haven't you? So it's Bank Holiday Monday, my day, and you can see I've got compo and everything over me. What I did say, I was going to try and get these corners done in. So, oh, sorry, you're looking at my chin again. Oh, the third one, I think. I did say I was going to try and get these corners done, and that's what I've started doing this morning. So I'll spin you around, I'll show you what I'm up to so far, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do next. So that one now, other than the little bit down here, I've got to get a bit more in there when it goes off a bit. That one now is pretty much ready for the renderer, just to skim around now. And so is that one. I've done the bottom of that one as well. So yeah, they are pretty at the minute, but I'm ready for the renderer to come and make them pretty. So he'll just obviously come round off the wall and just skim it round, so it'll be a nice, hopefully a nice curve. A little bit like them. They're brilliant, but they've always been okay. So as long as these do the same sort of job, happy days. I've got to put a bit of compo on the top of them just to bring them up to the same sort of level. As you can see, they've got to come up to the brick, if you can see. So there you go, I've got to put a bit of compo on them, just slope it down and make it look nice. I've just had a bit of a sweep up in the hole, and now I've got a bucket of compo now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chamfer all the way around the bottom. All the way around that bottom edge. And then I might do another mix and maybe just chamfer that off a bit as well. Just around that shelf. That's what I'm doing at the minute. I'm just spinning around again just to show you this. Oh, I love this floor, I do, I really do. The only shit bit about it now is over here where the water dripped on it. I ain't trod on it yet. It's been in now 2 days, Saturday, Sunday and Monday today. I'll probably get that till about Wednesday before I tread on that, and then I can start getting down the edges, down there, and obviously down there, and that done as well. So yeah. Thanks to everybody at the big staffs yesterday. Thanks to Neil Jackson. Neil Jackson, I forgot to mention. He was netting up and obviously transferring from the main bat to the bagging area. So thanks to Neil. He has reminded me. I never said nothing, but mate, good job, well done, our kid. I know I take the mickey out of him and I'll keep on about he's the richest bloke in Wolverhampton, but he really is a nice guy. So yeah, he's in the two clubs as well, Birmingham and mid-staffs. But yeah, he worked well yesterday on that sock. But it was about the easiest job he could find for him, to be fair. So I'm going to crack on. I'll give you a snap back later on today when I've done what I've got to, when I've decided I've come to a finish, and I'll catch you later. Oh, what I might do as well, I might get the grinder out for that window. We'll screw some timbers on nice and straight and see if we can get it something like. Catch you in a bit. Haven't you? Alright. It's or is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday today, or the 3rd, Wednesday the 3rd of May. And you know how I know that day I've been writing it all day at work. But even still, that don't help half the time. And you know, just don't know where to change on the sleeper bond there. So that's just topping back up. These have had a way to change, only those of Alperex. I'll tell you what, I've just witnessed something. I'm going down the hole, by the way. I've just witnessed something I've never witnessed before. I've just witnessed, pardon my French, I've just witnessed a fish knock itself out. Honestly. I've got a shower in there. If you watch the Cuttlebrook video when we went down to Cuttlebrook, there's a shower where the missus was pondering whether to have it or not. It was in the floating basket, and we had a look, and in the end I ended up having it anyway. So that fish is in the 450 gallon tank, which is the one with the lid on, as you know. So I'm there shaking the bottle of Alperex up, because they're under Alperex at the minute. As you know, I love the stuff. So I'm there shaking the bottle up, and all of a sudden this fish from nowhere, because the water's already green, just flies up, hits the net, flies across the pond and hits the side of the pond or tank with such a thud. Knocked itself out, stone cold. I mean, I thought it was dead. It's hit it, and it's just gone belly up, fins out, pecks out, eyes looking down, which is normally a telltale of a dead fish. So the eyes are just looking down, and it's just floating around the pond, dead, as far as I knew. So I'm thinking, oh, what the... I was flabbergasted, if I'm honest. So anyway, I'm there, I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, let's just skate a minute and see what happens. And I see a little bit of a twitch in the gill. I thought, it ain't dead. If it is dead, that's just nerves kicking. So I thought, oh, give it a few minutes. So I did. And out of the blue, it flaps its peck, turns over, swims down and gone. Bright as a berry. Tell you, it must have hit the side of that pond with so much force it's actually knocked itself out. Unbelievable. I thought I said, in the sleeper pond we had the heron down a couple of weeks ago, and it took one fish, and that was the Mrs. Rod Baston fish, which was a Marathon Sankey, I think, or might have been a Marathon Shell. And it took that, and now we saw a fish was in the other pond, and I said to her, I says, you know, it's no good you buying anywhere, it's always your bloody fish. But it is what it is. Right, the reason I pressed record anyway, to say hello to you again, is because we've been doing a little bit. Now the boys was round Saturday, which we've documented. Big respect to all the lads. But what they've, since then, I've had a bit of a mess. I'm a bit silhouetted there, I've had a bit of a mess. These bloody white things flying about, doing it freezing. I'll show you what I've done. So I've put a chamfer all around the base of the pond, and that's gone off, isn't it? That's gone off. I don't know if I said I was doing this on a video or whether I said I was doing it on the chat, I can't remember now, but anyway, that's got a chamfer all the way around. This is the green tarpaulin. And that's just to protect the concrete. I've done the corners. So this one can be skimmed around nicely, and that one can be skimmed around a little bit. I might put a little bit more in them corners. I have still got to pay attention to that one down there. This one I've probably finished. As you can see, it's a little bit rough. I've left it rough just so as the next lot will key in, but it's gone off pretty much now. It's a little bit, looks a bit sandy in all fairness. We'll give it another couple of days. It's all the same mix, so I don't know what. This lot's gone off as well. A bit close there though. So that one's done. That one's gone off. That now can be skimmed as well. All the walls are going to get skimmed, as we know. Window. I'm going to create the frame with some kingspan board or quin board or whatever it is. So I'll create the frame with that around the window. And once it's skimmed and the window frame's created, we can see about getting it fiberglassed. Finished off concrete up there, and of course all the way around. So that corner down there is done as well. Now the concrete I've laid on my own, which is down here and across the back and just over this side as well, all up there. You ain't really going to see it, in all fairness. It's there just to seal as best I can the actual mould, what's underneath this concrete, if you remember, because my original pond stretched up here and across and down. So underground, in all fairness, I've still got this sort of mould underground on that side. So even though I've drilled the bottom and broke the bottom as best I can, it's liable of still holding water, and that's what I'm conscious of. So I've had to try and cap it off as best I can. Yes, water will still get in. I under no illusion that it won't, but hopefully it'll drain away quick enough. It's like the filter pit up the top as well. I had to drill and break the bottom out in that just so as the water goes away, but that's yellow clay up there, so that's going to take even longer to drain off. But again, I'll cap it off with concrete once we're done. So the plan now, obviously, as you can see, I've got some blocks in. There's a pack of blocks, or just over a pack of blocks there, ready to go. My next stage is once that compo's gone off for another couple of days now, I'll run one single course of bricks up there, and I'll backfill with concrete against them gravel boards, so we've got a nice solid key, because you can see like under the gravel board there, and the same the other side. I mean, years ago that was covered by the pond anyway, so it was never an issue, and there was a big lump of concrete there where we've had to take out, so it was never an issue. But I'll backfill that, and you out to the gravel board, you'll just see my wall go across to cover all that lot in. Obviously we'll return across the back, and yeah, I've said this so many times before, and come down here, another wall going across, and jobs are good. Mad Dog's got a couple of core drills for me to core drill me 2-inch returns. One around about here and one around about there midway. There's also going to be a core drill in this other wall what I'm going to build here, which is for the skimmer. So yeah, that's got to be core drilled. The skimmer pipe will come down into my planted bed and come across. I don't know why I'm showing you over there. It'll come down through my planted bed and come across just by the drain here, so then everything's together and we can pipe it up from there. So yeah, sorry about the camera work again, not the paperwork, the camera work. But yeah, that's where I am. Just a little update for you. It's coming together slowly. As I said, I had a go at that concrete the other night. Take a look too special, to be fair, but it is what it is. Happy days. Chuffed to bits with what we achieved the weekend and the way it went down. Really good, worked well with the lads, and I'll keep banging on about it, but they am golden, them lads. They've got their own projects as well coming up, so obviously check their channels out, get subscribed. Mad Dog is also going to be rebuilding a pond, probably later on in the year. So as soon as I'm in a position where I can get the filters and stuff in here, and then we're starting on Mad Dogs, and I'll do little bits on my own as well, and we'll get that done as well, because Mad Dog's got to have some digging done and stuff. And yeah, we're doing that. Pete, I think, is pondering whether to make these bigger. So if he does, that's going to be something else we're doing. And there's another project coming up as well, but I'll talk to you more about that when that happens, because that's something a little bit different. But that's me for the time being. I'll snap back to you when I've got some blocks down. Obviously taking a bit tonight, because I'm going out Hickory's tonight, Hickory Smokehouse, nice big steak and a brisket. Go wait. So yeah, that's me today. So done the chamfering around the pond and basically made a mess. You know what I mean? That's how it is. So I'll catch you in a bit. It'll be a few seconds for you, but it might be a few days for me. In a bit. Well guys, just to show you. It's Friday today, Friday the 5th, I think. Now, if you remember when I had to catch that goshki out of here last week, it was proper pea green. Now then, fish are down. Yeah, let's bring them up. It was proper pea green last week, and it's a 13 watt Chinese UV. You know, the submersible type. Get them off eBay for about 12 quid. So we're sort of less than a week, around about. I put it on Monday night. and thought I'd give it a chance. And it's now Friday, so it's had 5 days, and it's just running steady. And it's cleared the water nice. So when these people tell you that you need this expensive stuff, like these expensive UVs and one thing or another, direct into this video and we'll show them different 13 watt UV Chinese one. And you know what? It costs, I think it costs 11 quid. So it's cheaper than a bulb for a normal UV. And it's doing the same sort of job. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I'm in another week, and this will probably be crystal clear. You know what I mean? I've even got algae growing on the side of the pond now. Or blanket weed, whatever you want to call it. Say blanket weed yet, but it is algae starting to grow. So I thought I'd show you this. Like I said, it's been on 5 days. And you can see to the bottom, going down the bottom there. Yeah, I'm still a little bit murky, but it is what it is. So, I'm an happy bloke. Works, don't it? Don't have to be expensive. Keep it cheap. Get the cheap Chinese UV. Drop it in the easy pod. I think I've showed you before, but I'll show you again. Oh. Pardon my chin again. But you can just see the glow there. Look, all I'll do, 1 inch hole in the easy pod. There's the UV, look. Little cheap Chinese submersible. That just sits on the inlet. Sits in there, does the job from there. Happy days. Tempest looks alright as well, that's maturing. I'm alright. I'm hunky dory. I'm under Alperex at the minute from slowly trickling his out. So these are okay in here. All hungry because we're up to 15 degrees now. So everything's eating me out of house and home again. Come on then. You were feeding out my hand earlier. They want to know now. Have a kiss. So, yeah, everything's fine in here. The cash isn't doing well as well. So, I'm happy with this pond. I always have been. I know we had the issue in the winter when I moved the other fish over. I know I had the issue in here then, but since then it's all been bleached and sorted back up, basically. Proof's in the pudding. Like I said last week, I did lose one fish in here. It is what it is. Maybe the mood stressed it out, I don't know. It was feeding on the morning, it was dead on the afternoon. So, it's the way it is, eh? It's the way it is with this hobby. The only thing I am going to change, or I will change, is that. It's splashing all up here, and sooner or later that's going to go green. All that shelf soaking wet, so it's going to go green and start rotting. So I've got to try and figure something out of that. And what I did on the last one, when it was this side, I just zip tied a bit of plastic bag on there, just to stop the splashing, and it did the trick. Might do the same again. Alright, there's another Oakley chag there. There's a Manasai chag over there, just coming round. That's an Oakley chag there. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Nothing continued on the pond yet. I hope to get a bit done the weekend, but we'll see how it goes. I bought the blocks down, I've already documented that, told you about that. Trying to feed into them while I'm at it. See if they'll come up for you. Thinking about it. Here's the co-walker head off Adam Boyer. Sorry, I've cut the butt. Shower's in there as well somewhere. Here's the gin shower there. Here's the other shower. So yeah, like I said, they're all doing fine. The souse fish are okay as well, but they're a bit skittish in there, so they probably won't come up while I'm up here. I'm a little bit skittish, to be fair, in there. But so all in all, a good start to the season. Other than these, I've still got well, Costier at least. I've treated for fluke. I'm probably hoping to give them a bit of PP, to be fair. I'm conscious the filters they probably built up and the nitrite is still on. So I've got to keep an eye on that and see how we get on from there. Other than that, I'm happy with everything. Progress on the pond is slow and steady, so I'm happy with that. As I said, try and get some blocks down this week if I can. If not, the next week. If not, the week after. If not, the week after that. I've got plenty to keep me going. So I'll leave you there for a bit, and I'll catch up with you later. In a bit, eh? Having ya? Bit of a different setting today. Suddenly snapped back from when I was at home, and now I'm in what they might call sunny North Devon. This is the clearest it's been. To be fair, it's been like being on top of the Pennines through November, the last couple of days. We got here yesterday. I'm at the moment stood on the top of the hill at Ilfracombe. So if you've been to Ilfracombe, then you'll know exactly where I am. There's the sea behind me. So yeah, we're down here for a week. By the time you see this video, I'll be back home anyway. So I'm going to make a visit to somebody this week and say hello to him. I'll leave that till later in the video. We've had nothing but rain, mist. Well, I'll say mist, is more like fog. And you couldn't see about 50 yards. And that was probably it, visibility for the last couple of days. But it has cleared now. It cleared this morning. Sun's been trying to break through all day. Some blue skies, as you can see on the horizon there. But as you go inland, I'm hoping it's all passing through now, and we can at least get a decent week out of it. But yeah, I'll snap back to you when I'm making the visit, because I know it's koi related, pond related, this channel, and at the minute That's the only pond I can show you. And I wouldn't want to do a water change on that bugger. And I don't know who maintains the filters on it. You know what? I don't want to do them either. So I'll snap back to you when I'm where I've got to be, which is going to be later on in the week. I don't think there'll be anything in between now and then unless I feel like picking the camera up. So yeah, catch you later, guys. Cheers for visiting me in Ilfracombe. Oh, and by the way, Adonis tits them over here. Look, see him? Yeah, there. Yeah, the two of them. That's where they went. Took the point off though. In a bit. Yeah. Right, as I said, literally a split second ago, that I would snap back to you when I'm on a pond visit. This guy has been on YouTube for a while. A lot of you might already know him. A lot of you might have never seen him. He lives in North Devon. Every time you speak to him, he'll say, "Oh, come and see sunny Devon." Sunny Devon, yeah. To be fair, it's been okay today. So me and Vic have popped round. We arranged it with him. I'll spin you around. I'll show you his pond, because if you've never been here, you wouldn't know what it looks like. Or if you've never seen him on the tube, you wouldn't know what it looks like. So here's his pond. Just step back for you. I don't know how many gallons this is. We'll catch up with him in a minute. I don't know how many gallons he's got. I would say around about 2,000. Around about 2,000 gallon. I don't know what that works out in litres. 8,000 litres, something like that. 9,000 litres. Running off an homemade 3-tier vacuum shower. Got a water lettuce in there as well, in the net, to keep it away from the fish, because we all know what they're like. And there's the man himself. That there is Stevie Pops. Pops' koi. So I'll put the description down below. That's Pops' koi. But what we will do, we'll have a quick look around here at the back of his head. There you go. Pops' koi. YouTube. That's a proper sign, look. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Popsy, get yourselves over. And this is Steve.
Hello, how's everybody? Hope you're all good.
Steve's kindly invited us round for a cup of tea while we're down here.
Yeah, a cup of tea.
Cup of tea, a nice cup of tea.
Yeah.
None of this cup of tea, little pinky out. You know what I mean? Proper cup of tea. So yeah. We'll go get Steve on camera when he's made the drinks, and we'll have a quick rattle to him.
Definitely.
And as I said, get yourself over to his channel.
It's nice to see
loads of stuff going on.
Nice to see other koi friends.
And this has recently been rebuilt as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see his trials and tribulations of doing that. But in the meantime, I'll come back to you. Go on, Steve.
There's been lots of there, I can tell you. Trials and tribulations. Afoot.
Catch you in a sec, I'll come back to you in a minute. So Stevie loves his goshki, and he's probably going to be noticeable in this pond. I think that was one of his latest ones just there. Larry Cheever's a lovely Cheever as well. These fish, I mean the chuggo, you're looking at 40, 44, 45 cm. That's a nice shower. He's a shower. He did offer it me at one stage, but I wonder if he'll let me take it now. I doubt it. Lemon Arawaki there. So just having a quick talk with Steve. He's got around about 9,000 litres, which is just about 2,000 gallon. I work old school. I can't work all these litres and stuff like that. So they're looking good, these fish. And as I said, we were just talking about it. It's really fitting with the garden. The filtration he's got coming off the bottom drain, going into an easy pod. From the easy pod returning back over the shower. And then from the skimmer, which is just under them slates just there, it comes through into these two bins, into a static bed first, full of K1, micro K1, K3, bio balls, all sorts in there. And then he's obviously got the same sort of media turning over in here. You know what, this takes me back because these sticker bricks in here, and I used to run these as well. Not them, they're the decent ones. Well, they're decent, but there's some sticker bricks in here, some sticker brick types, and the K1 clings to them, and it makes up just a great big K1 ball if you like. But yeah, as you can see, that the garden's all nice and tidy, and the pond's fitting well. Lovely view window at the front as well. So how long have you been keeping fish, Steve?
I think this is my second year.
Second year?
Yeah.
2 years in.
So
And this is Mark 5, did you say?
This is, I would say, Mark 5. It's gone from a baby little pond, which was about, I don't know, 1.8 square metres, about a foot deep, with goldfish in, from going to the same diameter but maybe 2 foot down, and then I got the go ahead to do the dig, which I made it the size it is now, but 3 foot deep. And then from that, then obviously over the winter I've dug down to 5 foot deep, so that's say Mark 4 really, I suppose. But you know, there has been a lot of titillation around. You know, how I got into the koi originally was I just had goldfish in there, but during the old Black Lives Matters, I think I was up the made out aquatics, and I thought I'd get some black goldfish going in the pond. And one of them was a lot bigger than the others. I thought I like that one, and I got it home, and they charged me the same price as a goldfish. Got it in the pond, and I was thinking it's a bit different. And I looked at it and looked into it, and it was koi. And within a couple of weeks, all my goldfish was gone into a neighbour's pond.
And the bug bit?
And the bug bit, that was it. So yeah. So you know, and then I've gone from I think we've all gone through that process that most people have of having too many koi and all the rest of it, because you just got a lot more and more, and then all of a sudden they start growing, and then you start realising that you can only keep a certain amount of koi. So and that's where I'm to.
But where do you stop?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing, where do you stop?
Where you stop, well I think really, well, I mean ultimately it's one of the things where it's down to people's personal budgets, isn't it? Because we all got a budget, haven't we? And the missus about, you know, seeing what, you know, I only spend what I've got spare, type thing, and I like to, you know, I think it was might be Lee Adfield might have said it, to be honest, which is always stuck, is that, you know, it's almost like a work of art in your pond, isn't it, type thing, really.
It is.
And ultimately, you know, then you must well have something that's really nice in there.
It is, but the thing is that work of art starts off with a scratch pad.
Yeah.
And then you're always improving after.
Yeah,
and then that's the journey.
And the thing is, I do also like buying small grow ones as well, which that I think will develop really well.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, like I say, I've got that Deutsch or Shiva, which is absolutely, favourite of my favourites. They're all favourites of mine in different ways, really. But yeah, they're all pretty good. Most of them in there are Jack Koi now. I mean, you've got the Benny Kikikulu right in front of you, which is New Forest, and there's a Hajero just underneath that just now. But that's that shower is from New Forest.
This one here?
Yeah. And the Hajero's from Maiden Adequates. That's Big Dave. That was my very first koi.
There you go.
And all the rest are Jack. Yeah. But the thing is, they all have their special about them, isn't it?
There's the Deutsch Achiever.
Yeah. I mean, the markings on it is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it is nice. It is nice the way it's striped down.
Yeah. You know,
and it's up mingling between the big boys.
Yeah, and it's so brave and confident. And the Harawaki there. I mean, I got that one last summer. Last spring, early spring. It was 4 inches. You know, the amount of food that one goes through, I'm surprised it hasn't, gone to a similar size as my Carisha koi.
Yeah.
Because they were literally the same size, which is like the Exmo Beast. But the Exmo Beast isn't so beastly now, whilst I've got the others in there. But yeah, it's just fantastic. I love watching them.
So what's your favourite fish in there then, Steve?
Well, I like my goskies.
Well, you wouldn't tell, I mean there's 3 in shot now.
Yeah. But having said that, I don't know. I've got a soft spot for. Do you know what, Dev? It's a hard question. I've got. I'll do a little cop out here. Out of the smaller ones, I'd say it's my Deutsche Chiba.
Okay.
That is, it always catches my eye.
So one fish in the pond, what you'd never get rid of, even though it might not be your favourite. One fish you'd never get rid of in the pond.
I don't know. That's a difficult. It's probably it'll have to be what I call Mr. Miyagi, which is my Moritan goshki, I would say.
Okay.
That is, that's a beautiful fish. I think it ticks a lot of boxes. I think because if you're into tanchos or things like that, yes, it's not a tancho, but it's got the circular spot on its head. The markings of it of a kawaku. It's just a cracking fish, absolutely stunning. I've just recently lost what would have been my really most favourite goshki, which I think had internal organ problems.
I think this is Mr. Miyagi now.
There he is. Yeah.
Just down there. No trying spot as well, that.
Yeah. And but it's just all of them are characters. I mean, Rosie, the chocolate chag in there. She's not the most prettiest fish in the world, but I'm pretty certain that the guy I got it from said it's from Cuddlebrook Farm. It's a jumbo, jumbo tosai. Oh my god, it just eats me out. So, I mean, we got the sagi there, which is going to Brett, which has come from Vincent.
Oh, is that the one from Dan Vince's?
Yeah,
that one,
yeah. And you got the Deutsche Kawaku there, which it's a beautiful fish. I'm just so gutted that it's got that.
It's just that one shimmy on the
yeah,
shoulder.
and it's got quite dark really. And it's like a bit disappointed in that.
Easter show's nice.
Yeah.
Easter show's coming lovely.
Yeah. I mean, he's suffered a little bit with what we call it, pot box.
Yeah.
So once it's in your pond, it's in your pond, and
It's just a cold weather condition. They outgrow it anyway.
Yeah.
Vercon will normally shift it. So if you ever think that you want to get it out of the way, just throw a load of Vercon in.
Yeah. To be fair, I've got Vercon in the shed.
Yeah.
And in all fairness, I think you watch other people, and I think Stu from Sarikoi had a big thing about it, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I've got some, but in all fairness, I don't want to be chucking stuff in just for the sake of it. But just another thing, the lemon hawaki, that one's so friendly. You put your hand in there. And,
Well, to be fair, I mean, from what I've seen, when we walked round, they were straight up after your hand anyway, so they're all very friendly. But nice for that, mate.
Yes, it's all good. You just stand there watching them, can't you?
Yeah.
Especially with beer in hand and things like that.
I do normally up our garden, do I? Beer in hand.
Yeah.
Food that way, food that way.
Yeah, I love it. Just look at just watching them. Just
Depends on how many cans he's had, depends on whether the food gets in the pot.
Does it?
Oh, that's Vic, by the way. But right, Steve's had to sort the dog out, so I'll come back to you in a bit and we'll chew the cud, and I'll catch you in a minute.
Sounds like this is peace home.
So guys, we're back in the car. Thanks to Steve. Cracking couple of hours there with Stevie. Really been hospitable. What's the word?
Hospitable.
Hospitable. Yeah, that's the word. That's the one I was going to say, but I beat me to it. So yeah, Steve and his wife Hayley. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks for having us. I know you're going to be watching this, so yeah, we really appreciate your hospitality, and yeah, really enjoyable visit. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. So we're back at base camp. Once again, many thanks to Stevie Pops for having us today. Great couple of hours spent, great company. Steve and his wife. I think it's Amy, might be Hayley. But there you go. If I'm wrong, I do apologise. Steve will put it right in the comments. So there's the rare sight. That is the Devonshire sunshine, just setting over Woolacombe Bay. And as I said, we've had a great day today. I know this is a koi channel and we're supposed to be on about koi, but it has been a koi visit today. This is the last you're going to see me and my setup, the last you're going to see of it. on this one. Well, on the next one, you ain't gonna see nothing on there either. But thanks to everybody for watching, and yeah, I'll call this one to a close. Catch you later, guys. Take it easy. In a bit, eh? Westwood Ho. Down on the beach. Surfers over there. You got somebody trying to get down on the pebbles over here. There she goes on her toes. I was blaming the shoes now. He's got Converse on, but he's blaming the shoes. No? Not till you tread on it. Oh, it's a big beach, this. Clean as well, to be fair. Oh, he's made it. Has made it. Westwood Ho, down in North Devon. When I said I was stopping the filming, but you know, it is what it is. There's it coming. There you are, look, here it comes. It's funny to get. I've come down the rocks as well. Look at me, man, I'm like a brosset. Shit the bed. So yeah, North Devon, and we've got a bit of blue sky, and we've got a bit of sunshine. It's heavily warm, mine, as you can tell. But we're just down dossing on the beach. You can see some footprints of our size 12s, and that up there is Westwood Ho. Collect some shells. Might even get a few of them bricks to go on my raised bed around the pond. Alright, they would. Some of them big rocks dotted about on the raised bed around the pond. Alright, wouldn't they? You're going to carry them up? There you go, sorted. Catch you in a bit. Lynmouth. Where we are, Lynmouth. Cracking little town, lovely views all the way around.
Chips? I'll get 2 bags of chips in.
Okay.
How much Coke? Couple of tins of Diet Coke, yeah?
Okay.
Look at that bad boy up on there. That's Lynmouth's version of a lighthouse. Two rivers coming down here as well, just under the bridges over there, and then we come down into the harbour. Just a little harbour, small one. Little fishing boats here. Not much in the way of a beach, just pebbles and rocks. river over the background there. Right down in a valley, in a gorge. Vic, anything round there? There you go, Lynmouth. On the beach. Woolacombe Bay. My camera's definitely blurred.